The full range, full control sissy squat is probably my favorite injury proofer that we use in Rebuild. But I don't even recommend you start working on those until you spend your first 8 weeks in Unlock, gradually regaining that knee ability through a full range of motion with our VMO squats. Because since running really only requires you to bend your knee about this much, most runners never build their knee strength beyond that range of motion, which becomes problematic when you realize that every degree of range of motion you don't have access to literally increases your risk of knee pain when you run. So your first 8 weeks in Unlock gives you that foundation for full and healthy knee bend. Then Rebuild starts making you strong through more and more of that range through full tension. I first learned these from Tom Platz. He became a master of the sissy squats, going on to build some of the biggest and most aesthetic legs in bodybuilding history. But what's far more impressive to me than that was that he was able to deep squat while teaching seminars in his 60s and able to squat 365 pounds for reps at 62 years old. So to me, Tom Platz completely destroys that bad logic that increasing your flexibility through your knee somehow decreases your athleticism and makes you more prone to injuries. Because for us, it was literally the exact opposite. Every degree of extra knee bend that you gain access to becomes more opportunity to become pain-free. So while the goal of Rebuild is to be able to touch your knees to the floor with full control, you do not need to start here. You could instead start week 1 in Rebuild with as much elevation as you need, because it shows you exactly how much knee ability you have. As the weeks go on, you can start tapping closer and closer to the floor, showing how much knee ability you've gained over the weeks. And I mean, heck, there are literally no excuses to start building your knee ability, because even if your knees are wrecked right now, you can start with as much assistance and as much elevation as you need. So instead of thinking, oh, my knees just suck, I'll never be able to do this, you can say, wow, I'm this weak in my knees. And as these weeks go on, I can measurably get stronger, kick the elevation, decrease it, only through your pain-free range of motion until you're able to fully control your knees like I can and like Tom Platz was able to create pain-free knees. Now we can get precise. Every Thursday's workout in Rebuild is about creating more running power. So in this session, you set a 3-minute timer and you're aiming for 30 perfect reps in those 3 minutes. Again, using elevation if you need it. If week 1, you hit your reps here with beautiful control and perfect form, then next week, kick the elevation and start doing it at a harder level. But on the contrary, if you feel any pain at the level that you're doing, don't get an ego. Just regress to an easier level so you can make pain-free gains as the weeks go on. This is exactly the kind of stuff that makes your 8 weeks in Rebuild the most transformative 8 weeks you could probably ever have in your running life, because everything scales. And the only way that this doesn't become absolute magic for you is 2 things, and it's the 2 reasons why most people fail. It's either 1, not perfecting the progression, which we covered before, or 2, not perfecting the form. But in the running ability system, that is literally impossible, because at any point, you can send me a video of your form using the camera icon in the app so I can coach you as if you were literally in here with me. Plus, this gets even better because we're not neglecting the same range of motion that we go into constantly when running. We're also getting strong through this range on Thursdays, and on Tuesday's workout, we're gaining equal amounts of strength behind the knee, so we're never creating imbalances between sides. The truth is, your knees don't have to be wrecked forever, and you don't have to be on the verge of fearing your next run, wondering if it's gonna leave you with pain or if you're gonna be able to tolerate it. You have so much potential to make your running injury-proof. You just have to take these progressions one step at a time, gaining pain-free ability week by week, and all of those pain-free running gains can be in your hands.